Hey guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel. And that position I was doing, I was just trying to show you that I have a beautiful smile and I want to share it. So I want to make this video a happy one, not a negative one. So let's just jump right into it. So today I want to talk about this question that I asked myself and I was curious about. And it's a good thing I've done my research because I know how to answer it now, or know how to get the answer. And the question is, why can't I do my magic for you? The other day I went to the store with my sister and she had to go to Jessup. And on our way back from Jessup, we were in a deep discussion because I had came out to her as a witch. And the thing was, I was explaining everything. I wasn't telling her what I do in my craft, but I was explaining everything. And we got into this discussion about prayer, and she asked me, who are you praying to? I could not answer right away, but I actually was able to be comfortable and confident enough to actually explain everything in detail as much as I could. And I told her, well, if I was praying to anybody, it would be to my goddess, Gaia. And she said, oh, okay. And I told her that I've been praying for her and the family and for the rest of the family as well. And the thing is, about doing magic is the fact that after the end of the discussion, she asked me not to do a spell or a charm or anything of that sort for her or her family. And part of this kind of bothers me in a way, because what I do in my craft kind of like is part of my family, because I want to be able to send out love and light. I want to send out happiness so that they can feel positive about their life. And I don't want them being all like so negative about how they view things, about how they see things, especially about how they live their life on a daily basis, because on a daily basis they're always manipulating, judging, insulting, criticizing, abusing, and manipulating and using me specifically. And they're doing it to each other. And I don't understand, why would you do something like that to everybody around you? You know, if you really love somebody, just tell them. And stop trying to manipulate it. And the thing is, with my magic and trying to do things for my family, it's kind of really hard when somebody tells you not to do things for them. Especially if it's in your family and you really want to do something special, like sending them love and light. And I do that a lot. I even say that a lot. I wish you love and light. And I think it's just kind of like my thing. And sometimes I always say, I wish you many blessings. And it's just a way of saying goodbye, almost. But the question kind of like coincides with a lot of other things. Like, why can't I do my magic for animals? Why can't I do my magic for nature? Why can't I do my magic for myself? Well, according to how you do your witchcraft, according to how you do your magic and your spell work, and you're wanting to do something for yourself, that's fine. It's actually good that you do certain things for yourself, because sometimes it's really hard to like acknowledge that it kind of sucks having a life where everything feels negative and you just don't feel happy all of a sudden, and you just want to fix that with just a spell. Well, maybe the best way to start that before you do a spell is to practice self-love. Self-love, I've been doing that, I don't know, I think it's been almost about a month since I've been doing self-love, and I've been trying to watch videos here on YouTube about self-love so that I can so I can actually love myself more deeper, on a deeper level. I want to acknowledge some of the things in my past that I can actually fix on a deeper level, and I want to get on a deeper level to actually like get rid of like unnecessary and unwanted bad energies that have actually happened, not just in my past but lately, from my family, because I've been dealing with so much in my life right now, and at this very moment I've been dealing with a lot of my family members like manipulating me, abusing me, and judging me according to how they view me, accusing me of things that I don't even do, and they don't even acknowledge me. And I don't know if you've actually watched my video about what my sisters have said to me through text. I've actually written that down so that I can keep a copy and show a lawyer if I have to go to court with my family if they keep doing what they're doing and it gets worse. So I would have evidence. I didn't have to like write everything down except for what my sisters said and what my mom said. I just really feel like, things have done a great toll in my life, where my family have actually, it just kind of feels like my family has like double teamed with each other, not just to gain on me, but to gain on others. And I've seen this personally. I have. Like my family would have like guests over to my parents' house, and I'm originally invited all the time for family get-togethers. And sometimes when there's guests, I notice a lot of things what they do with their guests. Like, how like sometimes if you see the way people are treating you, and it's kind of like overwhelming. What kind of gets overwhelming when I see it happen to people in front of me, and it just kind of like bothers me that my family doesn't even understand that what they're doing could be hurting them. I mean, it might not be hurting them as bad as it does me because I'm their family. And basically, this is why I do, one of the reasons to partially why I do witchcraft and self-love is so that I can reflect on my craft, so I can reflect on myself and reflect on how I can handle the narcissism. And I've done decided that I'm not going to do like 2 videos a week. I'm doing 3 instead, and I'm going to stick with this, and I'll get to that in another video. But the thing is, I don't want them looking at me like I'm just this evil person who's gonna devour their kids or devour them because I'm just this evil witch. No. I'm not a green witch with a warty nose. That's not originally how witches are. That's how some people have perceived them in movies. In children's movies as well. And the thing that people don't even realize, even if they're Christian, even if they're like in a different religion, and they're constantly judging us as witches being something that we're not, and again, that they're accusing us of something that we're not. And I really don't like that feeling that they always get to this point where witches are bad. I look at myself as a witch, and what I practice in my craft, I absolutely love. I love it with a passion. And I've been reflecting on self-love a lot. I've been reflecting on journaling as much as I can, and meditating, and being this better person that I can actually be. And it makes me feel so good about myself. And I wish that my family could see this about me, but they don't listen. If I want to show this side of myself, sometimes I'll be showing this side of myself, sometimes, and they'll look at me like I'm being crazy. I'm not crazy, I'm just happy. I'm confident, I'm comfortable, I'm doing the things that I love the most. And once when they actually see that I'm happy, they all of a sudden know how to bring me down. So they will say something negative, and then all of a sudden, everything goes dark. But the thing is, being that this question will probably sometimes come up in your life, just don't let people judge you on how you do you in your life and what you do. All because it doesn't matter how people look at you, even if you actually let everything go through one ear and out the other. Sometimes it's gonna get to you. Sometime down the road, it's going to get to you. And this video will somehow get out into the world for people to actually help them get through their life. And this is going to actually help you understand that you can be a good person no matter how people treat you. If you actually just tell people after what they say something negative about you, and they start actually telling you things like, let's say for an example, they say, why are you so happy and cheerful? And you say, oh, I did a prayer. I feel good. I feel good about the prayer. And I'm wanting to be positive. They're going to use that information, twist it around, and make you feel bad. I don't like that feeling. But here's how you can actually face this. You face this dead on, like this. And you tell the person, look, I'm being happy and cheery. I'm happy I did a prayer. All because I feel good. And just because you're having a bad day does not make this situation where you can actually hurt me to make me feel bad about myself because you want me to be miserable. And if they start twisting things around, it's because they're trying to get their supply and they can't get it because you're actually telling the truth. So basically what you're doing is you're trying to mirror what you're trying to become. And if you actually are happy, the happiest ever you can be, then beat them with the happiness. Don't beat them physically, okay? use it as a mental tool. Just be thankful enough that you can actually live the best you, especially in front of narcissists. So let's practice this witchy side, this self-love side, this journal side, where you can actually face the narcissist and say, hey, look at me. I don't care how you feel. I care about how I feel. I'm happy. I'm joyful. I am praising. Oh my goodness. I'm getting all woohoo. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. If you want to see more videos, press the notification bell and you will see new ones that I'm going to be putting out. And please, 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 please let me help you if you need advice on anything. If you have any questions about anything, type it in the bottom and I will get right back to you. Alright, I will see you guys later, and bye my lovelies.